happened this evening west of the Shetland Islands. Sky sources say that so far 15 people have been taken to hospital, but a search is continuing for 3 others still missing. Well, joining us now on the phone is Lewis Anderson on board a ferry that was diverted to help with those search efforts. Lewis, what's happening there at the moment?
Hi, yeah, we've currently just been going around Sumburgh Head. There's been a few boats that have been called in to try and help with the search, and the tannoy and the boats just come on and said that the coastguard, Shetland coastguard, has just given us the all clear that we're to head back south, and there's no information whether the other 3 have been found or anything like that, but we've been told that we can carry on our journey further south.
What are the conditions like there at the moment?
Not too bad. We've heard there's a wee bit of swell. I mean, there's a bit of wind, so there's a few waves here and there, and the mist has actually come down quite a lot. You know, we couldn't really see the top of Sumburgh Head when we came in close near 7 o'clock when we were first called in. But just now it's starting to get quite dark, and I think it's looking pretty difficult to try and find anyone.
And what happened? Yeah, what happened at 7 when the ferry was alerted? What were you able to do there?
Well, we actually left Lerwick at 7 o'clock, and we head down south where Sumburgh is, and the tannoy came on and said that we had to alter course to go down and try and assist with a helicopter that had ditched in the sea. So we came into Sumburgh Head, and we'd pulled in, and we'd seen two helicopters that had been scrambled from Sumburgh Head as well, and some boat. I think we saw a boat down there as well, so they were hovering, maybe looking for the helicopter or anything like that. And for the last maybe hour and a half, we've been around Sumburgh Head just trying to keep us out. There's other boats being pulled in just to try and find the other 3 that were found.
So
that haven't been found yet.
Yeah, quite a big operation anyway. Lewis, thank you very much indeed for that update. Well, let's bring in our Scotland correspondent, James Matthews, joining us on the phone. And James, at least news that some have been recovered, some have indeed been taken to hospital tonight.
Yes, some good news tonight, Mark, but some extremely worrying news, I suppose. 15 people, 15, have been recovered from the sea, uplifted and transferred by helicopter to the Gilbert Bain Hospital in Lerwick. Now, some of them were walking wounded, some were on stretchers, clearly in a bad way with what appeared to be serious injuries. There remain at this stage 3 people unaccounted for, presumably still in the sea, and it is a very difficult situation and a very challenging set of circumstances for those still looking for them. There is thick fog, and the visibility, I'm told, is less than 50 metres as darkness descends. The sea has been relatively calm throughout the day, but I'm told the winds are whipping that up somewhat. So a very, very perilous situation on the waves this evening. Very difficult set of circumstances for the Coast Guard and other vessels who are involved in this continuing search.
We understand that this may be another helicopter taking workers from the oil and gas platform. Some reports suggest it's operated by the company CHC, but certainly a variant of the Super Puma, and we've seen previous crashes involving these aircraft.
We have, yeah. CHC have confirmed, indeed, that it is one of theirs, Mark. They've said very little beyond the fact that it came down around 6:20 this evening. It came down just around 2 miles off the southern tip of Shetland, just off that area, a place called Fitful Head. Ironically, fairly close to where the Brer oil tanker ran aground in 1993, causing that fuel spillage, you may remember. The helicopter that came down is not one of those that came down in 2012. You'll remember that helicopters transporting workers to platforms in the North Sea came down 6 months apart. All crew were picked up out of the water, but of course prior to that, in 2009, you'll remember also that 16 people were killed in a similar set of circumstances. The helicopter in this case, I'm led to believe, is a Super Puma Eurocopter L2 not one of those that was recently grounded and only recently brought back into service. That was the E2